Most people open Apple Calendar just to check the date, but it can actually organize your entire life. Today I'll walk you through how to use Apple Calendar step by step with some handy tips and tricks you might not know about. I don't use it as my only productivity tool, but it's one of the best sidekicks I've found for keeping everything together across devices. And wait until you see how I track my to-dos in here. It's surprisingly effective. If you prefer a more minimalist approach, Apple Calendar is flexible enough to stay simple while still giving you a clear overview of your schedule and tasks. Let's dive in and turn your Apple Calendar into your go-to tool for staying organized. First, let's make sure the app is suited to what actually works for your day. This part's totally optional, but if you'd like to see your Google Calendar or any other email-based calendar inside Apple Calendar, here's how to set that up. On your Mac, click Calendar in the menu bar, then add Account. You can pick your Google, iCloud, Outlook, or any other service you want to add. Sign in and allow all the permissions. On your iPhone or iPad, go to Settings, Apps, Calendar, Accounts, then Add Account and follow the prompts. iCloud calendars make it super simple to organize everything from work to personal life in one place. You'll need to set up the iCloud for calendar on each of your devices. On your Mac, go to System Settings, click on your name, iCloud, See All, and iCloud Calendar must be toggled on. Go to your settings, Calendar Accounts, iCloud Calendar, and toggle on Use on this iPhone. And when it comes to your iPad, you're going to go through the exact same process as your iPhone. Make sure that the Use on this iPad is toggled on. Go to File, New Calendar, choose your account and name it. Whereas on your iPad, you need to tap the calendar icon to open the calendar sidebar, then click Add Calendar, then tap Done when you're happy. Tap Calendars, Add Calendar, Add Calendar. Double-click or command-click the calendar name to rename it. Right-click to change the color. You can pick a preset color or hit Custom Color, and from here you can choose a hex code or even use the eyedropper tool to pick a color that you like. Just take note that some calendars like the birthdays, scheduled reminders, and the Siri suggestions calendars have fixed colors set by the server. Tap the eye next to the calendar name. From here you can change the name of the calendar and pick a new color. When picking colors in Apple Calendar, make sure to use bolder, more vibrant shades. The app automatically mutes colors slightly, so if you choose soft pastels, they may be harder to distinguish at a glance. To make this easier, I've put together a free PDF with some color palette options that you can use, so check that out in the description below. Tick or untick any calendar to show or hide it. On a Mac, you can hold down Command and click a calendar color checkbox to hide or show them all. On your iPhone or iPad, you'll see the option to show all or hide all when it comes to toggling which calendars you see. Your birthday calendar, which is linked to your Apple contacts, is just as easy to view. Hide your birthday calendar listed under the category Other. Or on your Mac, go to Calendar, Settings, General, and toggle Show Birthday Calendars on or off. Just take note that birthdays are pulled from your Contacts app, so you'll have to edit them there if anything needs updating. In Calendar Settings, check Show Holidays Calendar. You can also add holiday calendars for other countries by clicking File, New Holiday Calendar, and use the drop-down list to select your region. And you're free to unsubscribe anytime with a right-click and unsubscribe. Tap Add Calendar, add Holiday Calendar, and choose the region. Then hit Add. To unsubscribe from the Holiday Calendar, click the eye next to the calendar, scroll down and tap Unsubscribe. Customize how the days and times are displayed within your calendar app. Go to Calendar, Settings, and General. You can switch between a 5-day work week or a full 7-day view. You can decide how many hours you want to see at a time. On your iPad or iPhone, you can show the current day as the first day in the week view. You can also edit the following on any of your devices. You can choose a different day to start the week, tap Start Week On, then tap a day. Monday Start and Sunday Start are the most common. You can display the week number next to every week of the year by turning on the week numbers. And if you prefer a 12-hour or 24-hour time format, you can head over to your Settings, General, Date and Time, and toggle off 24 hours. Go to Calendar, Settings, Advanced. Check Turn on Time Zone Support. Your calendar will update to show a time zone drop-down in the toolbar in the top right. By default, it displays your current time zone. Click the drop-down and select Other to add more zones to your list. Changing the toolbar time zone automatically adjusts all events to the new location. Notice how events you created in your original time zone now display both the original and new time zones. When creating a new event, you can also set its specific time zone from a drop-down option within the event, making it simple to schedule events across different regions. Notice how the event shifts if you switch to a different time zone while viewing your current time zone. If you select the floating option for an event, it will stay fixed in its original time slot and won't shift when you change your calendar's time zone. On your iPhone and iPad, use Time Zone Override to lock events to a selected time zone. Then search for and select your time zone. Now that your calendars are set up, let's dive into using them every day efficiently. Depending on your device, you can switch between various calendar views. To get a bigger picture, you can hide the calendar list sidebar by clicking the calendar icon. You're able to zoom in and out with the Command plus or Command minus shortcut. To see events in the year view, go to Calendar, Settings, Advanced, and toggle on Show Events in Year View. View your events in a list format by tapping the list icon. You can also hide the calendar sidebar by tapping the calendar icon. Change your calendar view using the options at the top. Pinch in or out to zoom, which is super handy on your iPad or iPhone to make the calendar view larger or smaller. And don't forget to subscribe if you find this video helpful. Switch calendar views by tapping a month in the year view, then tap a specific date to enter day view. In the day view, you can tap the icon to flip between single day, multiple day, or list view. You can rotate your phone sideways to unlock the weekly view. In the month view, tap the icon at the top to switch between compact, stacked, details, or list views. Adding events is flexible with several quick options. Tap the plus and enter your details. Or double-click in a day, week, or month view. Or on an iPad or iPhone, tap and hold within the daily or weekly view to create an event. Or hold on a date to create an event there. Or you can even go ahead and create a quick event. Use Spotlight Search on any device to quickly add events. Drag across time slot to auto set duration. You can also use shorthand like breakfast to auto schedule to 9 a.m., lunch for 12 p.m., and dinner for 7 p.m. On your iPad, make sure Scribble is toggled on in the Apple Pencil settings if you'd like to handwrite event details. On any device, you can customize your default event duration and choose a default calendar. On Mac, though, you get an extra option. New events can be created in whichever calendar you currently have selected. Just make sure the selected calendar option is ticked in the default calendar settings for this to work. On your Mac, you can view multiple events side by side, which is great for comparing meetings or even editing details. On your Mac, you can view events in separate windows for easy multitasking. Double-click any event and it will pop up in a new window. Go to Calendar, Settings, Advanced, and check Open Events in separate windows. Editing events is just as straightforward. Double-click the event to change its title, time, location, or even add notes. Drag the event to a new time slot to reschedule it. Delete the event by right-clicking or hitting the delete on your keyboard. Tap the event, click Edit, and then make the necessary changes. Scroll down and tap Delete to remove the event from your calendar. To duplicate an event on your iPad or iPhone, tap and hold the event. Tap Copy, tap and hold on any new date or time, then select the suggested event from the clipboard. If plans change or you update your calendars, you can easily switch events to another calendar. Double-click an event and use the arrow next to the calendar color box to move it to another calendar. Or right-click the event, hit Calendar, and choose a different calendar. You can also drag an event into another calendar in the calendar list. To move multiple events, hold down Command and click each event. Right-click Calendar and pick the new calendar. Or you can even go ahead and copy and paste an event into a different calendar. Right-click, copy, select another calendar in the list, then go to the desired date or time, right-click, paste here. On your iPad or iPhone, tap the event, tap the calendar field to switch to a different calendar. Double-click the All Day section in the Day or Week view. Or go ahead and create an event anywhere and check the All Day checkbox. It's also very useful to keep track of your holiday plans. Use the search window, type the event's title, location, a person's name, or any keyword. Tap on the result to jump straight to the event in your calendar. On your iPad or iPhone, tap the search icon to search for an event. Tap and hold on any event in the search result for a quick glance at its time slot within the calendar. Next, we'll explore the smart features and automations that we can use with Apple Calendar. An alert is a specific reminder you set for an event and can be a pop-up message with a sound notification, an email, a file opening, or a time to leave message. For calendar-wide alerts, toggle event alerts on or off. To set default alerts for specific accounts, go to Calendar, Settings, Alerts. Then you can set default alert times for events, all-day events, and birthdays. You can also enable time to leave alerts if you need them. Creating repeating events is great for routine planning. Double-click the event, hit Repeat, and choose Daily, Weekly, Monthly, Yearly, or Custom. You can set the end repeat to stop it on a specific date that you want. To delete a repeating event, you can delete the single event, or you can decide to delete all the repeating events. You can go through the same process on your iPad or your iPhone to set up repeating events. The app even calculates travel time with Apple Maps. You'll have to make sure that your location services are turned on. You'll need to add a location to your event. You can type in an address, a business, or a place name. Then the map that appears will show you the traffic and weather for that location. Once you've added a location to an event, you're then able to click the travel time option and toggle it on. Here you can choose your starting location to automatically determine the travel time, or you can choose a custom travel time if you prefer. The duration is auto-calculated and it will tell you when to leave. Double-click an event, click on Add Invitees, and type in their email or name. You'll then be able to find out if the people you invite to your events have selected yes, no, or maybe. If you don't want to be notified when someone declines an event, then turn off Show Invitee Declines. Click the inbox icon, and from here you can accept, select maybe, decline. You can also change your RSVP status later by going into the inbox and looking at the invitations that you've already replied to. You can propose a new time by dragging the event in the day or week view and hitting Propose. You also have the option to show the events you've declined on your calendar by going to the view and hitting Show Declined Events. Open the event. You can add your notes, URL, or attachments, and to preview whatever's added to your event, you can select and hit the space bar. It's also possible to drag and drop files directly into the attachment section of the event. If you want to delete an attachment, highlight it and hit delete. Being able to integrate the Reminders app inside Apple Calendar is super useful if you're someone who likes checking off your to-dos directly within your schedule view. It keeps your tasks and events in one place, so you're not constantly jumping between your apps. Check scheduled reminders in the calendar list. Hit the plus, select reminder, give it a title, a time, a priority, and any additional tags that are required. You can also go ahead and assign it to a specific reminders list. Your reminders now appear alongside events in your daily timeline. Tap the circle to mark it complete. You can also tap the circle from the edit mode. Go ahead and hit the Apple menu, System Settings, Focus. Pick a specific focus. Go ahead and add a filter, Calendar. select the calendars. You can toggle the focus on, so only selected calendars appear when you're in that focus mode. On your iPad or iPhone, go to the Settings, Focus, pick or create a focus, Focus Filters, add a filter for your calendar, and then select the calendars you want. You can turn off the focus filter directly in the calendar app by tapping the Turn Off button. Alternatively, untoggle the filter calendars. Or delete the filter entirely. Widgets give you a quick glance at your day without opening the app. You have multiple size widgets that you can drag into your desktop or notification center. You can add a widget in a small, medium, or large size and place it on your home screen for quick glances. Plus, they can also look really aesthetic. And if you don't always want it visible, you can go ahead and stack it and swipe it away out of your view. Go to Settings, Notifications, Calendar, adjust banners, badges, or sounds, and you also have the optional toggles, shared calendar messages and invitation messages. Easily share calendars to coordinate and collaborate with others. Tap the eye next to the calendar and then you can add a person to share the calendar with. You can stop sharing or change the edit permissions at any time. To share a read-only calendar with anyone, turn on public calendar. To stop getting notifications every time a shared calendar is updated. On your Mac, go to Alert Settings and uncheck Show Shared Calendar Messages in Notification Center. On your iPad or iPhone, go to the Calendar Notification Settings and tap Customize Notifications. Then toggle off Shared Calendar Changes. Finally, let's look at some of my favorite Apple Calendar tricks. If you plan at night, switch on dark mode, as this is much better on your eyes. On your Mac, go to System Preferences, Appearance, and toggle dark mode. Or use the control center in your menu bar and click the arrow on the right side of the display. Then click dark mode. Head to Settings, Display and Brightness, and toggle on dark mode, or add a quick button to your control center. Tap Edit Controls and add the dark mode button. Adding emojis to events or calendar names isn't just fun, an emoji can make scanning your calendar way faster. You can set multiple alerts for an event, so you're never caught off guard. Edit an event, add an alert, and you have the option to add multiple alerts. If the event has an address, Apple Maps will calculate the traffic, routes, and transit to tell you when to leave. For things you do every day, just create once and repeat forever. My morning routine block basically adds itself. Repeating events is like building a routine template straight into your calendar. You can use it for your morning gym workouts, your study blocks, or even when you need to wind down. Combining reminders with calendar blocks lets you see your tasks in the actual time slots you're giving them, making routines way more actionable. Use your calendar for fixed time blocked routines and your reminders app for micro tasks within these blocks. It's super useful for breaking down your day into categories. Color coding separate calendars can give you a visual map of your time. This is great for content planning, school schedules, or just spotting priorities at a glance. This allows you to customize your calendar to suit your needs. On my iPad, I like to keep calendar in split view with other apps for quick planning. Go ahead and try split view. It unlocks the same month and day views you get on your iPhone, such as the compact, stacked, details, or list view for months, and single day, multi-day, or list view for the daily view. Drag an email straight into the calendar app to auto-schedule an event. Or right-click on the underlined info within the email. This is perfect when you're in a rush and needing to add events to your calendar. You can literally drag an event into the Reminders app to make it a task. On your Mac, open the Reminders app, then drag the event from the calendar into your chosen list. On your iPhone, in Calendar, tap and hold the event. With your other hand, you're going to swipe up to close Calendar app, then open the Reminders app. Go to the desired list you want and drag the event into a blank reminder slot or until you see a green plus icon. The new reminder will be linked to the calendar event. While editing an event, you can also drag in your Apple Notes directly into the Notes section of an event. This is great if you want to attach any prep, agendas, or reference info that you require for that event. Schedule lunch with Amy at 12 tomorrow. Here are some of the ways Siri can make scheduling faster and easier for you. You can quickly add an event from a date or location in a photo or screenshot. From within your Photos app, you can tap the live text option, tap the date, and add it directly to the Calendar app. Command 1 to view the day view, Command 2 for the week view, Command 3 for the month view, Command N for a new event, and Command T to jump to today's view. Some people still like to see their schedule on paper, and the Calendar app allows you to print your schedule directly from the app. This is great if you want to print your weekly or monthly calendar and stick it on the fridge, have it on your desk, or stick it on a pinboard. You also have the option to create a PDF version if you want to quickly look at things. I hope these tips help you get the most out of Apple Calendar. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, or tell me which other Apple apps you'd like me to cover next. And before I go, a huge thank you to everyone who's been watching, commenting, and subscribing. It honestly means so much and keeps me excited to make more videos for you. Okay, bye!